Coming back at you with the microgreens, baby. So, what I got going on here, this one's a little fucked up because I forgot how to sprout these seeds. Well, anyways, what I got going on here is these seeds, all of this was done essentially for free. So that's the first thing I want to say. The soil that I'm growing in, I got it from the city for free. They give away free compost. So basically all I had to do was add a couple of things to the compost to make it adequate soil, which is basically just adding trace minerals that none of you get in your diet or from your foods or anything like that. So I added basically just trace minerals to this soil. And then the seed that I'm using is bird seed. So you can get a 40-pound bag for $20 of bird seed. I would show it to you, but it's useless because you can get them anywhere. So 40-pound bags of bird seed are like less than $25. A 40-pound bag of bird seed will grow more than 125 trays of vegetables. So essentially, I can just grow free food from 20-pound bags of seed. So I could eat an entire tray of this, entire tray of salad greens every single day of the wintertime for 125 days straight. And it would only cost me about $20 and then whatever the electricity costs in these lights, which isn't a whole lot because I only got to run them 14 hours a day for one thing. And they're low power draw anyway. Really the only negative to this is you got to pick these fucking seeds off the top of the greens after they sprout, and that's kind of a hassle. I will have to admit that. The work that goes into producing each tray is very, very minimal. So I almost do nothing except soak them in water for 4 hours and then have to remember to take them out. That's honestly the only hard part, is remembering after 4 hours to take the seeds out of the water. The only thing here to remember is that if you do this, you do not ever eat your salad greens with salad dressing. So like these turn into salad greens, they'll grow like another inch or two higher, maybe. I don't know exactly because these are the first ones I've done, but the only thing you really got to remember is do not put salad dressing on any salad greens you ever eat. Salad dressing is one of the worst possible things you can ever consume in your life. There's almost nothing that causes more damage to the body than salad greens. So if you want to make a dressing to consume your salad greens, I could show you how to make a healthy version of a salad dressing that will also taste good. I don't do it personally, but if you need information on how to do it so you can eat more greens in your life, I can show you how to make one that's not going to cause you to kill yourself through poor dietary choices, which is basically what salad dressing represents as a whole. So that right there is the bag that I used. Cost me $20 plus tax, I think. I don't even know if they tax birdseed. I forgot. But anyways, so basically all you got to do is, if you can get free compost, pretty much all you got to do is buy something like azomite. So if you buy azomite, don't buy a 1-pound bag. Just bite the bullet and buy a 20 or 25-pound bag of it off eBay or wherever's cheapest. Look for wherever you can get the cheapest azomite. That's AZOMITE. A to Z of trace minerals and elements. So if you add that to any compost, you're instantly getting every trace mineral known to man via the food that you're growing in the soil that you added the trace minerals into. So basically all I did was add trace minerals through azomite to my free compost I got. I added a little bit of feather meal for some extra nitrogen, and I added a few other things, but you can get away with just azomite. So essentially how this works is these greens, if I picked one out and ate it right now, it'd be the only greens. Well, if I fed it to you anyways, it would be the only greens of your life that you have ever eaten that have contained the full array of trace minerals, minor minerals, and rare earth elements that you can't get in any other food. Like, you can't get the nutrition that I'm getting from these free sunflower sprouts from any of the vegetables you have ever eaten in your life, because they were not grown in soils that have trace minerals in them. It's a fairly simple concept. For you to uptake the minerals you need, they have to be found in the soil that the food you're eating is growing in. Farmers are not paid to provide you with all 60 trace minerals and rare earth elements. But azomite, which costs less than $1 a pound, might be a little more after COVID shit and inflation, but that basically, since this was essentially free, as I told you, each tray costs less than like I don't even know the math offhand. It's something like 20 cents a tray in terms of the cost of the seed. And as I said, I got the compost for free, and azomite you can get 25 pounds for like probably under 40 bucks. I don't know how much they're charging anymore. When I got mine, it was way cheaper than it is now. So basically, for like 20 cents per tray, I'm getting actual nutrition that helps fight off disease in the long term, and also prevents you from having binge eating cravings for junk food. See, the reason you have binge eating cravings for junk food is because nothing in your diet provides the trace minerals you need. So I'll show you a list of the trace minerals that are found in azomite. See, those minerals that I'm going to add as a link to this are what you need to not crave junk food anymore. If you don't get them in some way, you will crave junk food and your diet will fail. So really, the only other cost involved with this is the fact that you got to find a way to get some fluorescent light fixtures, aka these right here. So you got to get some fluorescent light fixtures. And you know how I did that? Well, I got like 5 of them for like fucking 20 bucks on Craigslist from some lady that was selling them. All I had to do was search around for whoever had the cheapest light fixtures. And then, well, oh, I forgot the other thing. You got to get full spectrum light bulbs to do this. So these light bulbs, they're different from the normal light bulbs you use. So I'll have to provide some info for you on this, but these are full spectrum light bulbs, which means essentially you got to look for fluorescent tubes that provide either 5600K or 6500K light spectrum. If you get those, you can grow food from them. So you can't do this with regular light bulbs. You've got to get full spectrum. And you can also get energy efficient ones as well, like these thin T8 light bulbs here. So that's one thing to know. So I've been meaning to share this just in general because it's something that most people have no idea about that they need to know about. But you need to outfit your home with full spectrum lighting. Nobody knows this, but like the lighting that you have in office environments and school environments, it's incredibly toxic for you because it only comes in white and yellow spectrum light. The only commercial lighting available to us around us is white and yellow spectrum only lighting. If we installed the full spectrum of light everywhere, it would cost very little to do, very little extra compared to what regular white and yellow toxic bulbs cost us, and it would have drastic impacts on our health. So being surrounded and drowned in white and yellow spectrum lighting all day is throwing off your circadian rhythm and a whole shitload of other problems that you have just caused by lighting that's around you. You have no idea. So you need to outfit your entire home with new light bulbs. I can show you how to do that too. All right, so I've been over this a million fucking times and pretty much nobody listens, but this is the chemical analysis of a bag of azomite trace mineral supplement. So you put this into your soil and this is what you're getting out of it. You have gold in there at the parts per million that it's listed at. You have hafnium, holmium, indium, iodine, lanthanum, lead, lithium, all this stuff here, you have no idea that you need it. But if you don't get this every single day of your life, you're going to have drastic health impacts from not getting all of these minerals every single day. So you have no idea that you need your cesium every day, or your cadmium, or your bromine. You have no idea that you need your tungsten. You have no idea that you need your thallium and thorium, or your tantalum. None of this. You have no idea about any of this. And because of this, you have health problems. This right here, deficiency of these minerals, is the root cause of all health conditions on planet Earth. Now, you also have the option of using something like glacial rock dust. Glacial rock dust is an equally good mineral substitute for azomite. But here's something I'm going to use to teach you a lesson about how stupid our scientific establishment is. So when you buy glacial rock dust, these fucking morons have this chemical analysis for you here, and it's absolutely fucking ridiculous. These people are trying to sell me on the fact that they have a low limit of organic arsenic in their fucking soil. Like, it's extremely good for you to have an organic arsenic source in your soil, but they're literally using a low limit of this as a sales point. You can't get rid of arsenic from soil unless you completely re-engineer the entire dynamics of soil science. Like, healthy soil literally is required to have arsenic in it, but we have such a corrupt scientific establishment that they allow us to believe a mineral amendment that we need daily is some sort of danger because we have ignorantly ceded our understanding of nutrition over to absolute corrupt megalomaniacs who teach us things like the literal basics of soil like lead, arsenic, cadmium, cobalt, all of this stuff. It's supposed to be there. And these people are literally using chemical analysis of low levels in this soil that literally are of low levels of these minerals in soil, which are absolutely essential to being there, because if they were not in our soil, no life would exist. If arsenic was not in our soil, no fucking life on planet Earth would exist. No lead in the soil and no life on planet Earth exists. This is how corrupt of a world we are living in here. And quite frankly, this is the reason that you have all the health problems that they make a shitload of their money off of. Like, the reason they're rich is all the health problems you have from this. I mean, if I'm really being honest here, I am so unbelievably sick and tired of living in a world where people are so mentally conditioned that they believe that arsenic or lead being present in soil is some sort of danger to humanity, when it's the actual source of fucking existence. There wouldn't be bees, and there wouldn't be worms, and there wouldn't be soil microbes if they didn't have arsenic and lead to fucking feed on. Like, and we got a world of people that think from a Hollywood movie that arsenic is some kind of fucking danger because some fucking retard used it to poison some dude in some megalomaniacal way. Like, this society is so sick and broken, and it stems not from the minerals being deficient in your diet. It actually stems from the preconceived notions you have about things that are essential to your actual existence. It's sickening on every level.